And then LA was, my mom moved there and she ran away from my dad with this actor guy, Jeff Cooper. So part of the divorce that ensued, or the agreement that ensued, was that I got to spend time down there to be with her.
Like holidays and stuff, or
yeah, holidays and summers.
Summertime,
and
nice.
So most of my friends, mostly Jewish friends at that time, would go in the summer. They'd go to like Northern Ontario, Camp Michi Mama,
Georgian Bay or something.
Yeah. No, to camps. These
Actually,
these camps.
yeah, summer camps. Okay.
Wahanoan was one, Manitou was the other, and I would get on a plane and go to LA. The only place that my contemporaries would go was to be Miami for Christmas,
Yeah, like
wealthy Jews that would fly to Florida.
Or Disney
and
World
no
or
one ever talked, like LA was just such a non-known entity in my life. And then I had this love of show business, and boom, I put it all together in my head. And, the studios were there, everything. Like Sunset Strip blew my fucking head off when I first saw it. So it was very sort of romantic for me, the whole scene was very romantic, and it changed. And again, I probably caught the last few years where LA wasn't completely overrun with everybody wanting to be famous. And,
yeah.
I mean, I can only imagine what it was like in the 50s and the 40s. It must have been just heaven on earth,
Yeah, way more opportunities. Yeah.
Well, not just that, just less populated. It's like a paradise that hadn't been discovered. Like the Eagles wrote that song I think it's called Last Resort. Anyways, call a place paradise, kiss it goodbye, which is very true. And it's all about
people will
LA.
come eventually, yeah.
Yeah. The song, it's on Hotel California. It's about sort of how LA was like this sort of last cool place that was sort of undiscovered. And then it became discovered, and it's still great.
I was going to say, I still want to go there. I've never been, and it's always been big on I like a lot of musicians who come out of Southern California, and
no, it's still great, but I'm just imagining even before years before, like decades before, when Sinatra was there at Palm Springs and those guys, like that must have been just something.
Yeah, like a
special
utopia.
Time. I would love to go back in time to that.
Yeah, man.
Vegas, you had the Rat Pack, and
that'd be so
movie
cool.
stars were movie stars. It's just different now. I'm not saying it's worse or better, but it's different.
I'd say it's maybe a little bit worse. But
You
they weren't making so many reboots back then, at least.
Yeah, well, it's all about money, man.
Dude, it's always about money.